you definitely got to get over here one day this week if I can literally walk you through it.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're live. It's Rich Gravy here with the 49ers Gravy Train. I'm here with my 49ers Empire president, Mr. Sean, and my partner, Mr. Ray. And we just wanted to give you guys a little update on what's going on with the Niners. Ray, how you doing? Sean, how you doing?
How you doing?
What up?
Just
What up? What up? What's going on, man?
Oh man, we just out here trying to see what these Niners got up for the first day of free agency. We got a big move. We were right off the top. I mean, we signed Mike Evans to a 3-year, $60 million deal. I'm very pleased because we needed a number one wide receiver. He's 6'5". He's had 11 consecutive seasons of over 1,000 yards. So when I hear people say, "Oh, injury prone," how are you injury prone when you have 1,000-yard season for 11 consecutive seasons? Now, one year last year he had some injuries, but who doesn't? I think it was a hell of a pickup. It was last year the Niners' biggest signing was Luke Farrell, which wasn't nothing, right? So I
nope.
mean, you get Mike Evans, who's a 6-time Pro Bowler and a bona fide number one wide receiver for Brock Purdy. I'm very pleased with the signing. What did you guys think?
This is a good signing. I mean, it helps you stretch the field on third and fourth downs if need be. He is a deep threat receiver. He's 6'5". So the thing is, we have to solidify the offensive line so he can have time to get the ball to him. So that's the
Correct.
kicker. So I
Yeah.
mean, I'm all for that Mike Evans signing, but you still need a center. Brendel is not cutting it. You still need a tackle if you're not trading Trent Williams for a first round pick in this draft. You need a tackle to replace him when he's ready to leave. And you have Cole McKivitz for the next 3 years. So we just can't worry about that. But you do need to bring an alignment that can challenge. I would say that. Pooney, he's serviceable. He's good. He had a second year. His second year, he did well. He had some bumps and bruises, but he still did well. But you have to solidify that left guard and that center position ASAP. Like it's not a game. Mike Evans is cool. It's a great sign. It gives you a weapon on the outside, and it's a dependable weapon pending his health. He has hamstring issues.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta really focus on that. If he can stay healthy, it's a big win for their first day of free agency.
Yeah.
But you still need to solidify the line.
I agree completely. I mean, the offensive line, trench warfare has been my mantra for the offseason, whether that's pass rushing D tackle, pass rushing defensive end, or offensive lineman. We have a starting left guard position that's open. Spencer Burford is leaving probably in free agency. And you also have Trent Williams, which is a question mark. Are they going to leading us into our next question? Should we extend him? I would extend him or release him or try to trade him. I mean, what do you guys think about the Trent Williams contract saga that's going on right now?
Well, with him being 38 years old, and when
I say
Christian McCaffrey,
if you can keep him, keep him. If you can.
I'm with you on that, Ray. I mean, you don't get rid of. I mean, right now, if he was a free agent, he'd be the top free agent in the NFL. He's an All-Pro, Hall of Fame left tackle, and we don't have a backup plan, in my opinion, for him if he leaves. Now, I've seen that they did just sign a guy Lowe, a tackle from New England that does have some starting experience. But he's not Trent Williams.
You
I,
talking
I thought I
about
thought
New
that
England?
signing was more of a
Mm-hmm.
swing tackle, like a backup tackle, kind of like a Jalen Moore move, than an actual replacement for Trent Williams. So to me, I would definitely try to find a way to work out the deal. He's 38, but he's not playing bad. So you can give him another 2 years extension and make him happy with the guaranteed money. And I mean, right now he's on the book for $39 million, and I know they don't want to pay that. So give him a little guaranteed money up front, a signing
Mm-hmm.
bonus or something. Stretch it out over the next 2 or 3 years. I think the top left tackle in the NFL is making $28 million, and I don't think that that's like, oh, something that we couldn't afford to give Trent if at this particular age because That's what the going rate is for a Hall of Fame All Pro left tackle. I mean, so
Now, if you can trade him
What
to
you
a
think, Sean?
person that had trade him to the Chiefs. Get their
no,
ninth pick.
no. I mean, to me, I'm not trading. The Chiefs already got Kenneth Walker. Now, how strong do we want to see them in the next Super Bowl?
Well,
I don't want to
I
see
don't.
them
Hey,
retreat.
look, I'm just trying to get young. So if I could get that ninth pick, I can go get the lineman that I need to come in and start.
I
I
understand.
still got my 27 pick. I can go get either a guard or I can go get Sadiq. Now, how does that look? You got your left tackle for the future starting. You now in your 27 pick get Sadiq, who can now be beside Kittle, and who gonna check that speed at that height?
I wanna
Well,
push back on the Sadiq. I don't think it's anywhere in a snowball's chance that held to Sadiq after he just ran that 4.340 at the combine. I don't think he makes it to 27, Sean. But if you trade him and you get that ninth pick from the Chiefs, and then you want to pick Sadiq at the top 10, and then get a tackle in the left tackle at 27, then maybe so. But to me, I'm
you
just
can do that. My thing is paying a 38. I get it. He's a Hall of Famer. But y'all saw the rise of the 49ers. What did Bill Walsh used to do?
get rid
Well,
of him
your
a year early.
days are, there you go. Your days are, good days are behind you. I'm not paying you 38 million. Now, what somebody said today, Ariel even said it, I agree. If you come down to 31, we might can talk. But if
Yeah.
you gonna stay at 38, I will trade your ass in a heartbeat and get your replacement. I'm not playing with Trent Williams. We just gave you a damn extension when McCaffrey got an extension.
Now I feel you. I
How many?
feel y'all.
So I'm with
I
you,
feel
Sean.
y'all. I feel
Well,
you on the
there's a number that I'm willing to
I,
go to. Okay, right? Now, like I
What's the
said,
number?
top offensive tackle in the league right now is making $28 million a year. Okay, so
Mhm.
Trent, you want 28? You want 28.5? You want 29?
give
We
him
can work
30.
something out.
Give him
But as
30.
far as
That's
me
why I
giving
said
you
31.
38, I wouldn't give you the 38 that you're getting right now, and at 31, I think is generous. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you want to be the top paid left tackle in football, I could do that for you for
Let me say this.
two or
Let me
three
say
year
this.
contract. To me, if it was my money.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I'm gonna give both of y'all some pushback.
Okay.
So we just gave Mike Evans 60 million, right?
Yep.
We just gave Mike Evans. So basically, he getting 20. He getting 20 a year for these next 3 years, right? Because we gave him
Correct.
a 3 year deal.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
So what the fuck would be the problem with going ahead and giving Trent between 30 and 31, like y'all say? You know what I'm saying? Give him a 2 year extension for 31 at the most. At the most.
I'm fine with
And
that.
I mean,
I would do that.
because again, Trent, he ain't got, and I don't know, because we don't know, but we outside looking in. He ain't got no more than 2-3 years left in the gas tank.
2 years, 60 million, 2 years, 61 or 62 million. I can live with that. With a lot of guaranteed money up front. Go ahead and drop that cap number from 38 to like 30 and let's move on. You know what I'm saying? To me, you didn't draft well. You don't have a good backup plan for him. So I just don't want to see Brock get killed next year. You know what I'm saying? He was the one thing
Yeah.
on our offensive line that to me was above average to good or great. And the rest of
Hmm.
those guys, it's okay. Brendel could be replaced, like you said. I'm not the biggest fan of
Damn.
McKinnon's. He's solid, but not spectacular. The Pony's solid, but I mean, come on, let's be real. The offensive line has been a weakness for the Niners for years, and I don't want to see them, take his best offensive lineman away from him, and then the guy gets killed. He's already showed he's a little injury prone, or he can get hurt. So, I got my Brock jersey on. I'm like, keep his protector. You want to be a top offense, you got to pay people.
Hey, look, every time I get in a mad league, I trade Trent Williams, and the one time I did, I got Tristan Wirth, and I was so excited. I was like, that was the dude I wanted to draft, but we couldn't get him. But if you, like I said, at 31 million, I'm fine with that. But knowing him, he not gonna budge, and then Kyle gonna go along with it because that's his boy. This is why I said about that whole being friends with your players and felt like being cool with them. Stop that. Because when it comes to this business thing, he got to come down. 38 million is a lot of money.
It
That's a
is.
lot
It
for a
is.
30 for a 38-year left
Yeah.
tackle.
38 years and 38 million.
Okay, we doing 38 for 38. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, I mean, we got to look at it like that. Like, and the thing is, we got other holes to fill. So
We
it's
do.
like, Trent, you came out with this at the right time for you, the wrong time for us. But this is why we all said 2 years ago there was left
So let me
tackle and lineman heaven in the draft, and we should have drafted somebody.
And we
We
should have.
didn't.
I agree with that. I
let me
agree.
let me interject real quick, cause and this, I mean, to Trent Williams' point, or I ain't even gonna say to his point, but to his argument for his point, his PFF was 91. It was 91.1 last year,
I'm just saying. That's what was
third
that
among
first?
all tackles. That
Third?
was his PFF. His PFF, because I know that because me and my hold on, let me finish. Me and my coworker Tavon was going back and forth. He tried to tell me Tunsil is better than Trent. I'm gonna argue against that, but then I had pulled up Tunsil's PFF, and Tunsil's PFF, Tunsil, he only allowed, because my man tried to tell me Tunsil ain't allowed no sacks. That's a lie. Tunsil
That's a
allowed 2
lie.
sacks. Tunsil allowed 2. Trent allowed 4 this year. And
Oh,
again,
okay.
Trent PFF grade was a 91.1. His run blocking grade was a 92.0. That's second among tackles. His pass blocking grade was the 80.3, tied for 8th among all tackles. And like I said, we talking about a 38-year-old. Can't beat that. So I could see why he would want that 38.
I mean, everybody
So
why we want the 38. That's generational wealth. That's a lot of money. But at
that's
the end
that's
of
all
the
he's
day,
looking at.
Not saying that we give it to him, but I could see why he would want that.
well,
When he wants it because he's about to retire, so he wants that last guaranteed check, and I get that, and you earned it. But we took you out of Washington when they really didn't think nothing of it. We saved you. You came to an
Ain't that
organization, a
you treated like a little
franchise.
cohort.
Yeah, like we saved you. This was like Pretty Woman. We saved you because we could have drafted Tristan Wirth and we would have been fine, but we didn't. So we treated you like Pretty Woman, saved you. We gave you the contract that you wanted. Then we extended you again when McCaffrey got his extension. And now you hitting me again like, yeah, we want 38 million guarantee because you want your last payday. Well, you either come down to 31 or I will trade your ass for a first round pick and think nothing of it. Because
My
just
man
like
said
the
I want that
NFL
motherfucker
says,
older.
not for long. I
My
have
man said
no
I want
problem trading you.
And see, you know what, y'all? You know what? I think about it. See, and then too, I'm thinking about it. If I'm thinking like him, I'm thinking about it as far as like that longevity. You got really kind of damn taxes, the living taxes. I mean, and again, not saying to his. I'm just saying to his argument. I can understand why he would ask for that. Living out in Cali, that shit is not cheap. Y'all know it.
The tax is
Taxes out
high.
there
The
ain't
tax is
cheap.
high.
Y'all know it.
okay.
I'm
So
mad. I'm mad that my son gone, but I'm glad he's in Arizona. Arizona taxes ain't that damn bad versus California.
That
Or
12 million gonna go a long way with him.
yeah.
huh?
That 12 million guarantee gonna go a long way with him.
You talking what?
Talking about Kendrick Bourne. Because he
Yeah.
got guaranteed money. That's
Yeah,
gonna go a long way in Arizona.
yeah.
It
And
is.
I get what you're saying, Ray. We get
Yep.
it, but at the same time, we gotta look at the future. We're not.
Right. No doubt. No doubt. No,
I'm
I was just saying. I can see why he would want that. Given where he, you know what I'm saying, given where he's playing football at in California. Again, California ain't fucking cheap, so I can see why he want that. Again, not saying that we got to give it to him. Not saying that we're going to give it to him, but I could see why he would ask for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, at the end of the day,
That shit, woo.
you're
But
gonna
yeah,
get
I love you,
what
Trent.
these
But
guys
you
are getting.
listen for us, you
I
ain't getting
mean,
38 from us.
Jalen Phillips just got 4 years, 120 million, 30 million a year. Um, so they getting money out here. And if he gets
mhm.
open market, would he get that type of money? Could he get command? Yes, he could. So somebody will pay it to him. Now, whether you will be with a contender or a Super Bowl winning team, or you be with the Raiders or something, is another story. but he could definitely get that money on the open market. But I'm just like, everybody else is getting. Max Crosby just got traded. He got 2 first-round picks. So if we're getting rid of him, I want a king's ransom. So like you said, Kansas City, y'all want him so bad. Give us that first-round pick, top 10 pick, and then we'll see where we go from there. If Trent is just being unreasonable with the contract.
See, Jesse, when you think about it, he's trade bait. And I'm going to fleece whoever says they need a left tackle. I'm going to play that. Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer. Give me your ninth pick and give me your third, or give me your ninth and give me your first next year. Oh, you know what? Give me your ninth and give me your second. And when you can have Trent Williams, you can pay him what you want. You can do what the fuck you want with him. I'm fine with that. But I'm going to get something for you
Yeah,
because you are not going to leave here without me getting something.
yeah.
Just the way. Exactly.
At the
You
end of
want
the
to
day,
play this ball
we
game?
definitely can't
I'm
lose him
fine
for
with that.
nothing. So the only thing that I'm not cool with is the release option. We're not releasing him to let him go
Hell no.
for nothing. Now you either gonna trade for him and give us a Lions ransom back,
We need something for
or
him.
you
We need
can
something for
extend
him.
him however y'all want to do it. But it's gonna be up to the Niners what they decide to do at the end of the day. But I did see Adam Schefter came out and said that they were open to the idea of trading Trent Williams with, because they still have his contract. He's still under contract for another year. And a new
Cal's not
team
going to do it.
probably would give him that 30-something million that he wants. I mean, at the end of the day, the
Cal,
Niners are saying that that's too steep for them right now. You know, and they
remember,
signed him.
y'all,
Mm-hmm.
when we first got Trent Williams,
So let
we
me
had to
ask.
extend
Okay,
him.
cool.
Chiefs wanted him. Chiefs wanted him. I'm telling you, the Chiefs be the one we call. Hey, y'all. Hey,
Yep.
look, we shopping Trent Williams. We wanted to call you first because remember last time y'all tried to get a bid war with us. Well, you can have him, but I want that ninth pick. So what y'all want to do?
What y'all
See,
want
And
to do?
the
then
ninth pick gives me PSD. Last time we had the ninth pick, we picked Mike McGlinchey, man. We can't have no more picks like that with the
I
ninth
mean, I
pick,
think
brother. You know
right
what I'm
now
saying?
I'm looking at a couple of people. Spencer Fanu, Lomu. There's some tackles we can get that can come in and make some noise. We're not gonna get my boy from Miami, Francis Magua. We not gonna get him. Magua, we not getting him.
Mm-mm.
I know he gonna go high. He gonna go before night. But we could get Spencer Fondu. So that's what I'm saying. You have the opportunity of trading this man and getting value for him.
And
But
reviving for it.
we know Kyle. Kyle's not gonna do it. Kyle's not gonna do it. He's gonna keep it. That's his
I
boy.
don't see it happening either. Trent Williams is one of those locker room guys. He comes out with the boom box. He's like a big part of the offense, right? So I just feel like if they got the money to pay him and they could extend him for a year or two, go ahead and do it. If not, like I said, I'm not averse to them trading him. If they get a first round pick, a top 10 pick, that's worth it. I mean, you're getting value for your player. And you get a cheap younger player in the draft that's not going to require the 30-something million a year contract. So either way, you're kind of winning on both fronts. So Bill Walsh did have a saying, and Jerry Rice wasn't above it. Montana wasn't above it. Lott wasn't above it. They said get rid of a player a year or two early before they can't play so you can get something for them. So if that's the case and
Right.
that's the way that the Niners choose to go, I'm going to support my team either way. But if it was my money and I think we have a sincere chance to win a Super Bowl this year with Mike Evans. And I think if they bring back Trent Williams and keep the kettle and, Warner and all of that, and Bosa, I think that the team looks like a contender. We got to face the Seahawks, man. We can't be making these decisions just solely based upon, oh man, we're gonna be cheap this year. We're gonna try to get away with winning with less, or do these signings that don't work out and the guy's not good,
Mm-hmm.
or try to draft somebody and Mike
Well,
and he's
speaking
not good. So I
well,
mean, it
well,
depends on who
speaking of
you draft.
bringbacks,
Mm-hmm.
speaking of bringbacks, y'all know Denver is letting Greenlaw go. How do y'all feel
No.
about Greenlaw coming?
I am definitely listen. Not for no big money deal. Let's get this right. Not for no big money deal. He had a big money deal in Denver. Didn't work out. He get injured too much. Everybody knows Dre Greenlaw is one of the most injured players in the league. Injury
Okay.
prone goes with him. Okay. We're just
Okay.
gonna say that. But because his value has been diminished, in my opinion, I think if he's like Niners, I'll come back to you guys on a 3-year, $15 million deal because he's only 28, or a 2-year, $10 million
Yeah.
deal, or 1 year, $5 million deal with some incentives to prove it that I can still play. I probably would take the
He's still
flyer
young.
on him. I probably would take the flyer because the question that I'm asking myself is he better than D Winters? Is he better than Kendricks or Martin, who they wouldn't even let on the field? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he better than those players? When healthy, I would say yes. He's better than all those players. But the when healthy is the problem. So if I'm giving you a contract that's based on you playing,
That's the question. When healthy,
and games started,
Sean, what you?
you know.
Well, it's real simple. We got to stop doing the running back too.
Okay.
Stop doing running back. We drafted Nick Martin for what? To play. I need him to play. D Winters, Nick Martin, Fred Warner comes back. I'm fine with that. Going back to Dre Greenlaw is basically telling your organization, yeah, we fucked up. We shouldn't have let him walk. Just
But
like Al Shahir, we shouldn't have let walk.
they know that
Al
anyway.
Shahir and Dre Greenlaw should have stayed. You could have kept them three
Fuck
linebackers
no.
together, and we would have been fine. Them three right there were great together.
Yeah, straight.
But they all got paid though. That's the thing, Sean. They all
But
got paid.
that's it. Some you have to. That's the thing about you have to now. That's about culture. Some people will take a friendly deal to stay in a culture and an organization that will take care of them. We don't take care of certain people, and we don't. We just don't. Under Kyle, we don't take care of everybody. If you would have took care of them three, Fred Warner was kind of hurt when Al Shahir left and Dre Greenlaw left. He was hurt. He was just hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, those 3 you keep linebackers like that together. Why? Because they on the top. Why you think they kept Bowman and Patrick Willis together? Because they just go great together with Ahmad Brooks. They
I
go
think
great together.
Warner and Greenlaw play off of each other, and
Yes.
Warner is the coverage and back passes down and the greatest coverage linebacker, and Greenlaw was the thumper, man. Greenlaw was the guy that was going to get into the fight on the sideline, hit you a little late, body slam you. Like my boy Tracy said, piano player, somebody to set the tone. So I think we missed that on defense because they've been running all over us, bro. And I don't remember them doing that when Dre was here. And the last time I seen Dre play, he had like 10 tackles and a half. Before he got hurt at halftime, dude had like 10 tackles. He's really
Man, because like if you look at his stats, if you look at how he grew as a player. He just kept growing. Like solo, his first year he had 92 combined tackles, 64 solo, 28 assists, tackle for loss 3. In the next year, he had 86 combined. He had 61 solo, 25 assists. Then he had 7 tackles for loss. His third year, at linebacker, 21 combined, 10 solo, 11 assists because he got hurt. Comes back the next year, 127 combined, 82 solo, 45 assists. Then he goes to his, like, that's what I'm saying. Then he 120 the next year with solo 75, 45 assists. Then after that, he was injured. He got injured after that year. Then he only came back for a couple of games. He had 9 combined, 3 solo. Denver didn't fit him. It didn't fit his style. And that's
Grass
okay.
is not always greener for Greenlaw.
It's not.
It wasn't greener.
So my question,
all the time.
So my question to both of y'all is, bring him back then.
I said in the chat, Dre, come home. You fit our system. You know our system. And I feel like if they give you an honest chance and you're healthy, you could come in and take one of the 3 starting jobs for us. So whether that's, I don't know if because they hadn't never let Nick play. So the starters to me right now is D Winters and Warner.
Yep.
They have been letting some white guy, I don't even remember, Luke Gifford.
Guilford. But Wallow was the one that looked the best.
Kendricks?
No. You talking about Guilford. You talking about Guilford. Guilford was the starter.
Gifford started for the majority of the season. The boy
So Guilford wasn't that good.
You can't tell me Dre's not better than Luke Gifford. And he's better than Winters to me, to be honest with you, because Winters don't he's not physical enough. He missed too many tackles.
Well, you gotta so the thing about Winters is y'all gotta remember this. When he lost Fred Warner, that was his teacher. So every linebacker has a person they look up to. So if you look at Patrick Willis, he had to kill Spikes. So then Patrick Willis and Bowman looked up to Patrick Willis, and they got on the same level. They played together that whole season. He lost Fred Warner, so he was by himself. So he
Mhm.
could only go off of film study and his instincts, which is not sharp because he's just his first year starting. You got to give him
Mhm.
time to develop and grow. When Fred Warner comes back, he gets better. He was playing lights out. That's why it was Five Nights at Freddy's because them two were killing people. Then Fred Warner gets injured. He's a deer in headlights because he's got to figure it out on his own.
Yeah.
So he's got to learn on his own. Then you got Nick Martin, who he had a concussion. He played one game, had a concussion, was out rest of the year. My thing is, if he doesn't play next year, then I'm looking at this man as a draft bust because you drafted him third round. I need him to
He
play.
definitely needs to play, bro. So I mean, I've been advocating for Nick Martin to get in the game, but the
Mhm.
thing that I'm saying is have a little depth, right? Because you know somebody's
Mhm.
hurt. So I'm not saying bring Dre back on no big money deal. If he get a big money deal, God bless you. Go get that money, bro. Go get it from somewhere else. Go get it from the Raiders or somebody. But if he wants to come back on just a prove it 1 year incentive based deal, judge me on how many tackles I get. Judge me on if I get to the Pro Bowl. Judge me on how many games I play for like 1 year, 5 million, or 2 years, 10 million. I would do that because Dre's only 28 years old. He's not like washed. I don't think he's done. So I'm a big fan. You talk about the running back tour. I'm like, bring Debo Samuel back. I've been hollering that. I've been
So
Oh,
look,
hollering
real
that
hell
quick.
since he
no.
loved
Hell no.
watching. And I know nobody want to hear nobody, but I miss Debo. Debo
So
do
look,
great
real.
tackles at wide receiver, and we don't have nobody that gets yards after catch. We went from first in the league in yards after catch to last in the league in yards after catch. It
Real
might have
quick.
something to do with both.
Ario put up an update. So apparently Mike Evans' deal, 3-year deal, is worth 42.4, but 16.3 guaranteed. And there are incentives he can earn way more. So that was a little
Hmm.
update. That was an update that Ario had put
Yeah,
up
update on the
in the
Mike
chat.
Evans contract. But I bet he will bet on himself, right? Because he's like, I'm gonna come to San Francisco with Cal calling plays. I'm gonna kill it. What are my incentives? Get a bunch of touchdowns? Like they showed a statistic that said the 2025 49ers had 10 touchdowns or something like that from their wide receivers, and I think Juwan Jennings had like 9 of them. I mean, I
Yeah. I mean, but that's Cal not using. He didn't use Jordan Watkins. He barely used Robinson. He used Robinson at the end of the season. I'm like, bro, what did we bring him here if you're not going to use him? Use Scott Moore a little bit on jet sweeps. Something. Use the speed that you have. You got Jordan Watkins. He is tall and fast. Why are we not using that rookie? You played him for one game, 3 plays. That was it. That's all you
even
did.
the same thing with Cowing, right? I mean, Cowing,
Yep.
we drafted him with third round. He hasn't played 4.3 speed. He never could get on the field. They'll say, oh, he was injury prone, but the Niners seem to have a doghouse that they're
Let me
putting
ask
their
y'all this
young
real quick.
players in,
you got to
like
pick.
Dorindo, no carries. I mean, come on. There's certain things we got
You
to
got to
start
pick
doing.
one. You got to pick one. Y'all got
Okay,
to pick one.
pick one.
Y'all got to pick one. You want Greenlaw back or you want Debo back?
That's my son. He
I
said
know.
get Greenlaw back. My son's voters for bringing Greenlaw back. With us
You have
just
to pick
Mike Evans,
one.
I think that us having Mike Evans back as a wide receiver and having Ricky Pearsall as number two, I think that the need for Debo is a little less, and we probably go with something in the draft. You say we got Jordan Watkins waiting in the wings. I think he's going to be good. So I would probably go with Dre. I think Dre is more of a need for us as
Okay.
a linebacker.
Sean.
I would go with. I hate to say I go with Greenlaw because see they like he said like my thing is this. I don't want neither because I want to see Nick Martin play. If Drake Greenlaw come, Nick Martin ain't playing. So I mean, and I'm gonna be like this. Well, why is he sitting in the wings? He need to
Right.
play.
Right.
So you go with Drake Greenlaw because looking at how you have the receivers set up, Mike Evans is a third down receiver. He's your third or fourth down. That's the jump ball right there.
Mm-hmm.
Ricky
Catch
Parcell,
fire.
Ricky Parcell can go to the slot, which is where he would be naturally great at. And you
Route
put a
run.
Watkins outside, you need height outside.
And
You
speed.
need your route runners, and height and speed is outside. Your route runners are inside. So with Purcell in the slot, a nickel has to play him, a safety will come down, or if they are running where a linebacker has to shoot over, they're gonna screw themselves. But you bring a Debo back, okay, yeah, Yak yards is cool, but you don't know. You got to put incentives in his contract. Is he gonna come to training camp healthy and in shape? I ain't got time to talk to no dude that's not in shape. That's weird. You getting paid millions of dollars and you coming in training camp fat. The fuck is wrong with you? You wearing tight ass leather outfits and you look fat. Like, what are you doing? Got man purses and shit. No, man, no. I'm done with that shit. Like that nigga cannot. He never comes to training camp in shape, and I'll be like, why? What?
I
What
tell
are
you,
you
the season
doing in the
he did
off
come to
season?
training camp, the year that he had the 1,400 yards for that
That was
contract.
it. His contract year, he was in shape, cut up. I remember them all season videos. He was boxing and shit. He looked like he about to box in the world heavyweight
All right.
championship.
Okay.
And then and that's his bottom line. You bring Drake. If you gonna pick one,
That's
you pick
good.
Drake
So it's a good.
Greenlaw.
Yeah. But the other thing about it
Okay.
is
All right.
with the
Cool.
incentivized, like I said, 1 year prove it deal. You may get a good Debo, and I know Kyle loves him, so I wouldn't rule it out. We'll see.
Well, we locked in. We locked in Pinero. I see we locked in Pinero. Well, I think we just said something about that, right? We locked in Pinero.
Eddie Money, Eddie De Niro,
Well, you needed to do that
9.
because you
Yeah,
ain't
we
had
locked in Eddie
no.
Money.
Yeah, he's the best field goal kicker we've had in a while. Aren't y'all happy we ain't got to talk about Booty Moody no more? Like every time it's a
Nope.
field goal of 20 yards, you nervous if they gonna make it or not. I mean, we don't have those problems, bro. I love it.
I
Eddie
mean,
was a great signing, bro. And they signed that punter, Morstead. So they got our special teams together. I like the special teams is better now under Brand Hoyer. Ray.
So we good with the Eddie P. Okay.
Yeah, we good with the Eddie
Let me
P.
ask y'all this: what positions? If we what positions are at need? What y'all think positions are in need? What's our most needed positions that need to be addressed in the field right now?
guard, tackle, center. You need to solidify offensive line. You gotta get the offensive line together. If you get, that's why I said, if you can get the offensive line together in free agency, then in the draft, you can go draft a D lineman to, add to your rotation, a DN.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not gonna get the line solidified in the off season free agency, you got to go in the draft and do that. That's why I said Trent Williams, he has to understand. See, he knows he has them. See,
We
it
about to
been a
short them
me.
curlies, right?
Yeah, like if it been me as a general manager, I'm not listening to Kyle. Like, look, Kyle, I know you like that man, but we need to solidify this offensive line. We're gonna make this one. We just got Mike Evers. We need protection. Trent Williams, we can go get Trent Williams. The same, we can go get Farnu or one of them in the draft and have them start and go get a guard. We need to get a guard and a tackle right now and a center. We missed out on Garrett Bradbury. He's gone. He got traded. We missed on Lindenbaugh. Lindenbaugh got paid. So we need a center, a good young center. All our Super Bowl runs, we had great offensive linemen that we in Super Bowls we won. Our trenches were great from the O line to the D line. You don't have that right now. You have literally bits and pieces on the offensive line that's good. Trent Williams is great. Tooney is great. What are we doing in left guard and center? And well, McKivitz is McKivitz.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
you get what you
I
get.
would left tackle that's the replacement for Trent Williams, and then
hmm
left guard, the replacement for Burford. Those are
hmm
the two big needs on offense. We also need a tight end. Even
hmm
though I like Tungus, with no Kittle for the first start of the season, we're gonna need another tight end.
Mm-hmm.
And on defense, I would say we need a defensive tackle that can pass rush because we're not getting no sacks. We were last in the league in sacks. And we need an edge that can pass rush. I don't care if he just come in on third down, but somebody that can give me 10 sacks. And
How many picks we got?
Huh? We got 7.
How many picks we got?
We got 7. Yeah. So I wouldn't spend another pick on running back because you got Garendo and you just drafted
and
that
because
boy from
all those voids can be filled.
Yeah, with the 7 picks that we haven't named 7 positions in need. I think he just named center, guard, tackle. That's 3.
That's 3.
Defensive tackle and defensive, and that's 5.
That's
then,
5.
Safety. I would love another safety because I'm not really a Jair Brown fan. I do like Malik Mustafa, but if they're gonna let Siegel play, I think Siegel has some potential. And then what are they gonna do with Ronaldo?
He got ran over a couple times and he got burnt a couple times.
Are they trying to replace Ronaldo Green? Because I've been hearing some things about that. So I don't know. Is a corner going to be in need as well? Are we going to address that in free agency? Are we going to address that in the draft? Safety. So that's the 7 right there. We just did 5, possibly 7, and we haven't even talked about maybe a linebacker or maybe a tight end. So, it could go a couple different ways. I don't know exactly what they're going to get in the draft. I mean, in free agency. So it's kind of hard for me to determine exactly which way they're going to go in the draft. You know what I mean? But
how much money we got left?
We had $38 million to start cap room, to start the thing. And, the money that they gave Mike is going to be a short, low amount of base contract for this year and a big signing bonus. And, they're going to push a lot of that money back. They always push the money back to the
on
end
the back
of the contract. That's why Trent Williams has this $39 million cap number right now. Because they do contracts, then they push all the money to the back of the contract. So it's a year at the end of the contract that they never intend to pay
that
out.
back end money.
So that's the problem. So that's the problem with how they do contracts sometimes. Sometimes certain players, yes, you push it to the end. Sometimes you don't. I'd rather a contract be upfront and then get lesser as they get older, depending on the player. They've been doing it for so long and then they get caught, like Trent Williams. They're getting caught. So now they're like, well, I know what they're doing. They're talking to him and saying, well, won't you come down a little bit? And he like, nah, I'm not coming down. I'm not coming down. I want my guaranteed money. And my thing is, it's going to take a Kyle try to finesse. Kyle's not going to be able to finesse. The problem is you got a John Lynch who he's a nice guy. He's a player's guy. And in the world of the 49er way, we don't do that. That's not the 49er way. We have gotten the use out of you. You have done great, but I have to get some value from you. I cannot sit here and release you and not get nothing. It does not make sense. Logically, it doesn't make sense. So that's why I said one of them is going to have to be devil's advocate and be like, look, you either come down or we trading your ass. It's just that simple. And so keep it like that.
If y'all was the GM, if y'all was the GM and Trent came to your office tomorrow morning and said, I want 32.5.
31. The same way you wanted a penny more to be paid more than Bakhtiari, I want 31 million. We looked out for you with that. You're going to look out for me for this. You get 31 million or I'm trading you. And you keep fucking around, I'm going to trade you somewhere where you don't want to fucking go. And you can fuck around and find out. Think I'm playing. All that going back and forth, I'm not going back and forth with you. We extended you every time we needed to extend you. Look out for the organization for once. We will take care of you, but you got to look out for it. Give us 31 million. Give us that number. We fine with that. I'm not giving you 38 for 38. You tripping.
Yeah,
you are goofy at this point.
I'm with you on that one, Sean. I'm not going above. I'm not going an inch above. I really say 30, but 31 is generous. I give him that, but nah, dog. You can't get 38. And at this point in time, you should be more interested in winning a ring and letting us save a couple dollars. Give us a little bit of a home discount You know what I'm saying? What they say is the real problem that Trent has with this contract is even though it says 38 million, it's not guaranteed. These guys want that guaranteed money. That's why
Yep.
that's what he's fighting for. The
And nowadays
guaranteed
these
dollar.
youngsters want that guaranteed money, dog. They want that guaranteed money, Slim.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, he's like, yeah, this contract sounds good, 38 million and all that. But if today or tomorrow you release me, I don't get none of it. So I need to go and get this guaranteed money up out of y'all. I'm trying to get my last big contract at 38, whether that's 2, 3 years, whatever. Because, linemen are playing the 40, 41, man. You know what I'm saying?
But can you blame him? Now that you listen to all that, can you really blame him?
I cannot blame Trent Williams for trying to get his money. The Niners,
Nah, I can't blame
they
him.
wrote the contract up with a $39 million poison pill in the contract. So that's on y'all. Now,
Yep.
I need y'all to go ahead, open the checkbook up and give me my guaranteed money. Give me my, and we're going to restructure it and kick the can down the years. Down, give you a big backloaded third year or whatever, a bunch of dead cap at the end of, when I get ready to retire. But, it is what it is. So, I wanted to run by these free agents right quick. Isaiah Likely to the Giants, 3 years, $40 million. Jalen Phillips, the edge to the Panthers, 4 years, $120 million. Alec Pierce resigned.
Hey, hold on. Before you go on, I ain't trying to cut you off, Jesse.
Okay, go ahead.
Jesse, hold up. Jesse, hold up. New York stacking up. Y'all better watch out for New York. New York stacking up.
I like the Likely move.
New York stacking up. Now, if they're running back and their quarterback, play smart, they could do some things in NFC East. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
I mean, we know they all following their coach. Likely went with his coach. When he saw that they extended, when what's the name Andrews got extended, I was like, oh yeah, Likely gone. And when Harbaugh went to the Giants, I said, of course we knew Likely was going there. So that's not a question. The team we need to watch is Aaron Glenn's Jets. They making some very good moves,
bro. They signed a bunch of defensive players, DeMario Davis, and they traded Fitzpatrick for a 7th-round pick. Now I'm like, Niners, I don't know. That would have been a trade. I think I might have had to pull the trigger on a 7th-round pick for Fitzpatrick, but they don't want to pay him. See, that's the problem.
They don't want to pay him
money. It was a 3 years, $40 million extension that scared the Niners out of that deal. But for a 7th-round pick for Fitzpatrick, I thought was a steal for a Pro Bowl safety. All right, moving on. Alec Pierce, Colts, 4 years, $116 million, $29 million a year. Jalen Phillips
got
$30 million a year. He broke the bank. Tyler Lindenbaum, your boy, the center for the Ravens, he went to 3 years, $81 million to the Raiders. Malik Willis went to the Dolphins, 3 years, $67 million. John Franklin Myers, defensive lineman, the Titans, he went there for 3 years, $63 million. Now, we already talked about Mike Evans going to the Niners, 3 years, $60 million. My boy Sean's guy, Alante Taylor, went to the Titans for 3 years, $60 million.
I like that.
Rashid Shaheed re-signed with the Seahawks for 3 years, $51 million.
I told y'all that.
Kenneth Walker went to the Chiefs, 3 years, $55 million. Quay Walker went to the Raiders, 3 years, $40 million. Nakobe Dean went to the Raiders, 3 years, $36 million. Devin Bush went to the
Nakobe Hold up. Nakobe Dean went to the Raiders?
Went to the Raiders.
Yeah.
Hey, Slim. The Raiders trying to build something down there. What y'all think? The Raiders got $106 million.
I mean, you gotta think about it. Like they gonna go get what's the name? The quarterback from what's that boy name? Mendoza.
Yeah.
Mendoza.
Yeah, Mendoza.
I don't think he's gonna do nothing in the league.
I think he will be all right. It just depends on how he transitions to the NFL and who is his offensive quarterback coach and coordinator. That is going to determine his growth. That's just like how we talked about. I said it, and you remember when I said about Kyler Murray. I said the only reason why Kyler Murray is going to the NFL because he gets guaranteed money. He would have went and played baseball, but he was like, "Shit, I get guaranteed money." And look what happened. He didn't pan out, and he had.
Well, hold up, because Because baseball, whatever you sign for, you get. So he could have got paid the baseball.
He
Baseball
could
was
have, but he was fixated on going to the NFL.
yeah,
Like
he
he was
was.
like, hey, I'm gonna go, and it just wasn't for him. Like he's not a bad quarterback. He's just short.
Be
Yeah,
short.
So I mean, every defense figured it out. Like the only person that actually tackled him from behind was DeForest Buckner on our defense
I would have
when
loved
we
to
played
see
him.
him if I was Kyler Murray. I'm taking a
Yep.
flight to Minnesota and teaming up with Justin Jefferson. I'm about to go somewhere where they got some good wide receivers and a good system.
Hmm.
And yeah, like Sam Darnold and
Hey,
get to
but
throw to
hey,
Justin
Slim.
Jefferson, man, that would be beautiful. Um,
Hey, just think if he was motherfucking tall though. Oh my
yeah, yeah.
god.
Would they
If he
see? I
was,
mean,
if he
but
was
that's the
tall,
thing. With Kingsbury, I thought the way he was going to use him was rolling him out a lot, like doing a lot of things with it. Just Kingsbury, he just couldn't get it together with him. And then the
He's
fact
not a good
that
offensive coordinator to me. He was the
but
offensive
Kyler
coordinator for the
Murray, he was doing that
Redskins
shit on his
last
own.
year, and they were ass. So he didn't use Debo right. So let me
He
finish
was
this
rolling
list
out
real
on his
quick.
own though, Sean.
Devin Bush signed to the Bears, 3 years, $30 million. They said Tua's about to go to the Falcons. Kelsey re-signed with the Chiefs for 1 year, $12 million. Trades of note: Minka Fitzpatrick went to the Jets for a 7th-round pick. Crosby went to the Raiders for 2 firsts, and Michael Pittman went to the Browns. I think that might be a mistake because I thought it was the Steelers. But Michael Pittman, re-signed the deal for 3 years, $59 million. So I wanted to get those in there.
So Travis, so y'all, this Travis Kelsey's farewell tour.
Farewell tour. I'm glad because
This
I don't
is
want to
farewell
see
tour.
what's his girlfriend's name. I'm so sick of her.
He about to go get married.
I don't want to see her no
Oh,
more.
Taylor Swift, Taylor
He
Swift.
about
Yeah,
to go
I've
get
been
married.
tired of
For
Taylor
for
seeing
Swift. He
why?
gonna get her
Swifties.
pregnant.
I mean, if you be honest, why you think Stephon Diggs got released?
Because of the whole Cardi B thing, right?
Yep.
All of that, too much mess.
They don't like that attention.
Yeah,
So, and the thing, Stephon Diggs was a great asset to them this year, but
he
they was like,
was. He
nah,
was.
as long as you gonna be bringing that around, we can't afford that distraction. You gotta go.
Yeah, too ratchet. Too ratchet.
You're
So
not doing it the Patriot way.
look, they got top free agents available. Trey Hendricks. I would love to see him in a Niners uniform.
He
You
want
got
that
Kyler
bag.
Murray,
He want that
Devin
Cost too
bag.
Lloyd,
much.
He
Rasheed Walker, Braden Smith, Romeo Dobbs.
want that
You got
bag.
the Kilavon Chasen, Tariq Woolen, Elijah Vera Tucker, Caden Ellis. I didn't know Caden Ellis is 31. I don't want him, Ariel. He's 31. He's too old. Leo Chenal, linebacker. Nick Cross, Elgin Jenkins, Juwan Jennings. I think he'll probably go back to Tennessee. Wyatt Teller is an offensive guard. Could be a good replacement for
I think they're gonna
Bradford.
get Jawan a 1 year deal. I think they're gonna give him a 1 year deal. Watch.
Jawan Brisker, Calais Campbell, Joey Bosa, Kirk Cousins. I think if we trade Mac Jones, Kirk Cousins is coming as a backup. Uh, Bradley Chubb, DJ Reader, Debo Samuel, Kevin Zeitler's another guard, Greg Newsome, a possible cornerback if they move off of Ronaldo Green, and David Njoku, I think is still a free agent at tight end, and I wouldn't mind seeing him in a Niners uniform.
I'm just letting you
That could
know
be a good
now.
pickup.
Hey Jesse,
That could be a good pickup.
I'm letting y'all know now. With us getting Mike Evans,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be throwing it deep as shit on fucking Madden.
me
I'm
too.
going deep every time. The
6'5",
book
50 ball, jump ball, baby.
and look, he
Back
got his
shoulder.
X factor is a double me. So you better double him. Cause I'm going up top. I'm just letting you know
What
that. I'm going
number
up top.
will Mike Evans wear? It won't be
Yeah,
13.
I'm about to get that nigga
It
jersey.
won't be 13 because Brock got 13. So what number is Mike gonna wear?
That was for Mike Hawkins, man. That was for Mike Hawkins. MAG. But I'm telling you, if he wears a number, he would have to wear. Ooh, he could take 81.
He could, even though I think it's sacrilegious
11,
that the Niners never retired Terrell
81.
Owens 81. That's
No,
disrespectful.
I know what number he can take. 83.
Give me 11.
Look, give him
83.
11.
Give me 11.
I was about to say give
11.
him 11. Ayuk ain't never gonna win.
Give me 11.
Yeah. I don't want that bad juju on him. So that's what I said. I'd rather him go to
Okay.
83.
All right.
JJ
Okay.
Stokes,
I saw somebody else
Arnaz
agree
Battle,
on
you
Mike Evans.
know. I give him the JJ Stokes on ass battle treatment. You know,
Well, we
they
have
were
to go
showing
to
us some
this next week.
receivers.
If he wears 83, he'd be the first good 83 we had because I didn't really care for either one of them 83s.
JJ Stokes was not a bad receiver. He just was.
JJ
He just
Stokes,
Oh,
was.
man,
He just
all
came
I could
through when
say
he
about
came
is he
through.
was soft because Romanowski spit in his face, and I was like, JJ, punch that dude, bro. Don't let him do that to you.
Yeah. I mean, and then Kendrick Bourne always remind me of a poor man version of Arnaz Battle. He make the difficult catches, he make it look easy. The easy catches, you be like, why you drop that 5 and out? Like, you just caught 3 plays ago, 10 yard out on 3 defenders, and we threw you a 5 and out and you dropped it. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, what's
So
going on?
I think he came to us and
really,
rejuvenated his career
really,
with the Mac Jones back to
really.
back 100 and something yards, 140 something yard games he had. And God bless Kendrick Bourne with the Cardinals unless they're playing us. I don't have nothing against him. You know, I know that's Ray's son and all. But I hope he drops some passes when he plays us. That'll be nice.
Oh man, that's crazy. I
So
mean, other than that,
look,
I
we
don't
got
know.
a
I hope
couple
he scored against
draft
us. I
prospects.
hope he scored against
I
us.
wouldn't mind, just like my little draft crushes, people that I was thinking about that I would love to see the 49ers draft. So we got
Kendrick Bourne.
Jeff Caldwell is 6'5", 216 pounds. He ran a 4.340. He's a raw receiver, probably be available in the 6th or 7th round. You talk about the speedsters in the draft. Brennan Thompson, he's 5'9", 164. He ran a 4.26 in the 40. Xavion Thomas is 5'10", 190. He ran a 4.28 in the 40. And Deion Burks, my favorite speedster, he's 5'10", 180, but he had a 42-inch vertical and he had 26 reps of 225 on the bench press. So the
225 on
boy's
the bench
strong.
press.
So
Nasty.
if I could get a wide receiver, those would be the guys I would be looking for. There's also a running back out of Arkansas that was 6'2", 223, and he ran a 4.340 named Mike Washington. A quarterback
Mike
out of
Washington.
Arkansas, 6'5", ran a 4.340,
Man,
and he had like a 43-inch vertical.
it's work.
I
Woo,
mean, he
woo.
killed the
We talked about it in the
combine,
chat,
bro.
Sean.
Huh?
Remember we talked about that in the chat a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Slim with that damn vert and that damn tight end. You got the tight end on your list,
Yeah,
Jesse?
yeah. The boy from Oregon,
Sadiq.
Sadiq.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he did a Vernon Davis impersonation. He ran a
Lord have
4.340
mercy.
at
That
like
motherfucker,
6'4", 250, and ran a 4.340. And I mean, looks chiseled. I mean, the boy, he's gonna be a bad boy, man. So if we could get to that, would be the perfect tight end on a cheap contract, and we could find a way to get him out of that first round. I would take him if they had to trade up. I don't think he'll be there at 27, or if we trade one of these picks or something, and we get somebody like a Mac Jones. People say the Niners been asking for a first
he's
round
not
pick.
being there 27. He going top 10.
Yeah, I would love to see Sadiq in a 49ers uniform.
Shorty going top 10.
Yeah, he is. Also, on the defensive line, they got a boy from Miami. He's old. He's
Yeah.
5 years old, but
Talking about
he's
Ruben Bain.
a pass rusher, bro.
Me, Ruben Bain.
Yeah,
That's
no,
Sean.
not the Bain. Bain is good too, but I
You
think
mean
Bain is
Masterclass?
top 5 or top
You
10.
talking about Masterclass? You talking about Masterclass?
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, man. That
So Masterclass, I ain't gonna lie. Ruben Bain is
Hey,
gonna
no,
go
that
high.
dude, hey, Slim. Hey, youngin was all. Hey, Master Quad was all over the goddamn field in that goddamn college playoffs game. Man, dog. Good God, hey Slim, Youngin was every fucking way all over the field. I was like, dog, who
So
is this dude?
Akeem is he's a interior D line and a DN. He ran a 490. Yeah, he ran a 4.9. He's 6'3". So you gotta think about 6'3" and running a 4.9.
Fucking
And
wingspan like that.
like he can be a great rotational D lineman to a starter. But will he fall to us? I would like to get him. I mean, especially if you trade Trent Williams and you get in the first round and you go get your offensive lineman. If Sadiq drops, you get Sadiq. If not, go get Massaquoi. It's a win-win. Whatever happens, you need to get somebody to come in because Michael Williams, his growth was stopped because he got injured. So now we got to wait for him to come back healthy, and then he starts back up again. Nick Bosa, you don't know what Nick Bosa you're gonna get. This is his third ACL injury. You don't know what you're gonna get out of him.
So with that
So
being said, we don't know what we're gonna get out of Nick Bosa. Then you gotta consider, bringing in somebody that could possibly, like, if Nick Bosa don't come back 110%, who do we have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
know what I said.
that's the thing, man. They
I
got a
want an
bunch of
edge on
defensive
Brady.
ends
That's me.
coming
I
out.
been saying that for the long. I want an edge.
Yeah, edge. We got to have some pass rush, bro. We cannot go another season where we're at the bottom
I
of
want
the
an edge.
league, 20 sacks on the season. It's 17 games. So that means you
I want
literally
an
got
edge.
one sack a game. You know
You
what I'm
got these
saying?
motherfuckers. You got these fast linemen out here nowadays, dog. These youngest, and again, we seen in the combine. This past combine was literally the fastest combine ever, as far as people running in speed in these 40s. The linemen to the linebackers to the goddamn tight ends. These youngers nowadays got speed, and they're like I've been telling my coworkers. There is no fat boy lineman no more. It ain't. These youngers tight end basketball, LeBron James physic type niggas that's running 4-4-4-3 off that line. We need an edge rusher, Slim.
Yeah. They
We
got
need an edge rusher.
Messidor. They got him projected to go between 15 and 37. And boy, if he gets to 27, Niners, I would pounce. I don't care if he's 25.
Who?
I watched the boy's footage. Akeem Massador, the boy from Miami, man. He had like 12 or 13 sacks this season. Every time I went to watch Bane highlights, all I kept seeing was Massador everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
that's what I'm
we got to
saying,
get
dog.
some type
In
of
the
pass
playoffs,
rush. So somebody that could meet Nick Bosa at the quarterback. I don't have nothing against Michael Williams. His growth got stunted because he got hurt. And I know that he's a hell of a run-stuffing defensive end. But who's going to give us that 10 sacks opposite of Bosa? We've been looking for that guy for years. And we need to find him in this year's draft. The Niners' philosophy, they always say they don't believe in drafting offensive line in the first round. Or at least that's what this current administration said and the offensive line coach said. So I think we got Pooney, second, third round? If we can get a lineman, a guard in the third or second round, I would take it because I know they're not going to draft one in the first. But if they do, I'd be happy. Hopefully it won't be a Mike Tyson.
That's the stupidity of the offensive line coach. The fact that Harbaugh showed you when he got Anthony Davis, Andy Potty in the first round, and look what they did for his offensive line. He got Joe Alt in the first round for the Chargers, and look what Joe Alt did. He changed the offensive line. You get premier tackles and guards, centers
First
in the
round.
first
Trent
round.
Williams was drafted in the first round. So
Thank
usually
you.
the good
So
ones are gone by the time the second and the third round.
what are we talking about? Like you can't just say that. Oh, we don't need to draft people in the first round. I say, and then wonder why you got a McKivitz and he gets beat by linebackers on a regular. Like, I've never seen a right tackle that they extended that I have never. I worry every time somebody's lined up on his side.
I remember
That is a
J.J.
great.
Watts. T.J. Watts actually killed him for the Steelers. It was like the first game of last season, the season that I here. Oh my goodness, T.J. Watt ate that man. Like, he had like 3 or 4 sacks on him. I'm like, can somebody get this bum out of here? But he played a little bit better this last season, and the Niners have extended him for 3 years. So get used to him being our starting right tackle. But for my money, it's a position that could be upgraded. Brindle, as much as they love him, is a position that could be upgraded. And definitely, we don't even know who's going to be the starter at left guard. It ain't going to be Ben Barch. It ain't going to be Burford probably unless they re-sign him. And, they got some better options out there, man. Some guys that like Zeitler that graded out well in Pro Football Focus. Like, go get a good, real good left guard and put him next to Trent Williams if we bring Trent back and see what the offensive line looks like. Because we couldn't run the ball, and I don't feel like that's because the running back like McCaffrey and them is washed. We just don't have no O-line. The line can't move nobody. Like, unless you run people over like what Jordan Mason was doing, like, there's no holes. There's no holes open on that line to run through. So
I think that's the main issue you have is right now.
So
You
let me
have
ask
holes
y'all
on
this.
the offensive line. You got to fix it.
Fix the O line, definitely. Fix the
Yeah,
trenches.
yeah.
Offensive
Fix the
line,
structure.
defensive
And look,
line. That should be the theme of the offseason.
what y'all what y'all think be the deadline for this Trent Williams sweepstakes? When is what y'all think the deadline gonna be for the Trent Williams sweepstakes before they make a decision on before they make a decision? What y'all think by the end of the week? What y'all
End
think?
of the
Y'all think he
week.
gonna last by the end of the week? What y'all
Look,
End of the week.
if they don't, my thing is re-sign him or trade him. Like Sean said, do not release him. Re-sign him, extend him, or trade him. One of the two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you can't get a good first round pick at least, then I wouldn't
Don't
trade
let
him.
him go.
I wouldn't trade him. I would just go ahead and extend him. You know what I'm saying? But if I can get a first round pick, like a number 9 pick in the draft,
Yeah, I need a first round for him.
yeah, I could work with that. I could work with that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm not gonna do is let him go for free, and I'm not gonna just not extend him because we being cheap or whatever. We'll find a common ground. You want to hold out and do all this crybaby stuff for a couple extra dollars? Look, we gonna give you $30 million, 2 years, 60 million extended, 45 million guaranteed. Sign the contract and let's move on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you're gonna be the highest paid offensive tackle in football at 38. The highest paid guy right now is making 28 million. So what do you really want? I mean, how much more do you want us to bend over? You know what I'm saying? At a certain point in time, Trent, you should be like, oh, the Niners, that's my team. I want us to go to the Super Bowl. Let me leave a little bit of meat left on the bone so we can go get some people so that we can make this run at the Super Bowl.
Especially from the shit he been saying on the Pivot podcast last week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, talking about how it hurt to go to
I
the Super
love
Bowl.
Kyle.
How much
I
he loves
love
San Fran. He
Kyle.
fucking Kyle.
If
Come
you
on, man.
love San Fran so
What's up,
much,
you?
give us
Yeah.
a pay cut, motherfucker. Like I'm sick of this bullshit. All this talking, he gonna give us a pay cut. I'm telling you, don't I talk for him. I ain't got no problem. Hey, look, you even give us a pay cut, we trade you. And I'm saying we trying to get as much we can for you. So if I see a dummy
Bro,
that's gonna give me
look,
two
if we got to
first,
send you to Cleveland for 2 firsts, bro, that's what it
what?
is, bro.
Man,
You feel
hey,
what I'm
look,
saying?
you can
Man,
fight
get out of
for.
here,
I'm
Papa.
telling you,
Look, we're
I
not gonna do
live.
it. We're not gonna do it the nice way. We'll send you wherever
It's,
we get the most shit back for you. You know what I'm saying?
and you got no trade called Playboy.
Hey, say,
So
look, hold up. So let me ask both of y'all. Let me ask both of y'all this. And Jesse, you might got the list in front of you. Who right now needs a tackle that's got a good draft?
Well, let's go look at the top. Let's go look at the NFL draft order. NFL draft order 2026. All right, come on. Las Vegas Raiders got the first pick. New York Jets. Arizona Cardinals got the third pick. Tennessee Titans got the fourth pick. You want to go play with Robert Saleh, Trent, and get a bunch of money? We'll send you down to Tennessee. Give us that fourth pick. Giants, Cleveland Browns got the sixth pick. Hey, Shador needs somebody to protect his blind side. Send him down there to Cleveland. Give us two first. Give us a sixth and next year's first, because y'all going to be pooed next year, too. Washington Commanders, number 7. We love doing a deal with Washington, send your ass back to Washington. We'll take that 7th overall pick. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't giving that pickup.
Kansas
They
City
ain't giving that
Chiefs,
pickup. You can count that.
Cincinnati Bengals, Miami at 11, Dallas Cowboys, Los Angeles Rams. I wouldn't send them in the division. Las Vegas Raiders, number 14. Come on, give us that 14th pick. We'll take it.
Time out. You said Cincinnati.
Cincinnati got the number 10
Can we get trade for
pick.
Trent?
Who?
Can we get trade for Trent? Can we get trade for Trent?
Yeah.
Hendricks.
Hey, you know I'm a
So
big
at the end of the day,
fan.
you can't do that now because they released him.
Instantly
They
fix
released
this.
him. It's over for him. He got
Oh,
released.
okay.
So
Oh,
Miami
they
get
released.
released. Yeah, they released him.
Okay.
They because they picked. Look who they picked up. Who did they pick up?
They did start. My fade, somebody like that.
Well, yeah. Wait.
Cincinnati.
So they replaced him with a younger pass rusher. So they
Yeah.
was like, well, you gone. So that's what I'm saying. Like with Trent, he can get traded to somewhere. Whoever got 2 first round picks, Chiefs, Uh, what you going to the end all be all? You either gonna go somewhere where we can get the highest pick, or we can get multiple picks.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
all
That's it.
that
The
going back
Jets
and
got
forth,
multiple picks too. Jets got
stop
number
going back and
16.
forth with it.
The
Exactly.
Jets 16. You know, Detroit got 17. Minnesota got 18. Carolina Panthers
That's
got 19. Dallas got 20. Dallas got 2 first-round picks. We'll take either one of y'all
See,
first-round
that's
picks.
why. See,
You
that's
know,
see,
the Steelers
that's why
21,
you niggas.
Chargers 22.
That's why you niggas need to apply for jobs in San Fran, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I would literally. He going to a team that I can fleece, and I
Please.
can paint the picture that hey, you need a left tackle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat this shit like draft day.
Look.
I'm gonna trade you to whoever I need to because I fucking feel like it.
So
So I'm gonna
Kansas
get what
City
I
just
want.
got the number 29 pick from the LA Rams for Trent
hmm
McDuffie.
hmm
So if Kansas City is going to trade us a
Oh,
pick for Trent, it probably won't be their top one, but I take number 29. Look, 29 in the first round. Good
nah,
for me.
not for him.
If we can,
Oh, first round 29.
yeah, first,
Yeah.
but it would have to come for
Oh,
something else, like a second or a third, some more. You know what I'm saying? But Kansas probably wouldn't want to give up number 9 for Trent, but I would prefer number 9 if they give it up. I don't want to send him to the Chiefs anyways, but that's just
they ain't giving them 9 up.
I
It's
will
supposed
me.
to.
send
It's
his
Washington giving them 7
ass.
up.
I gotta send him somewhere where I can get the most. And see, I know them. They think they
Right.
can make it back. So that's why I use that leverage. Hey man, you're one left
You
tackle
one player
away.
away. You one player
You
away.
can have them. You can have them because I got the golden ticket. And if you want this golden ticket, you're gonna
I need that
do
9.
what
I
I
need
say. I need that ninth pick.
that 9
Hey,
pick.
you can make it work. It can work. It's just you gotta. It's just John. I know John. John is not. He's all about fair trade. I'm like, nobody even such thing as a fair trade, bro. What are you talking
Fleece
about?
him.
Like,
Fleece him.
fleece them. Fleece them. Like, get over on them sometimes. I need you to sometimes just get over on person. There's nothing wrong
Do
with that.
some shady business practices. Get a couple extra picks out of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I
You got
mean, get
Adam
them.
Peters. Adam Peters is your was your mentor. All that you mentored him. Man, Peters, let us get that 7th pick and a second round for Trent, bro. Y'all can get it
I
back.
mean that, and that's what I'm saying. Is like that stuff like that is what I'm talking about. It's like the Jets. The Jets got multiple picks. So like people that got multiple picks, that's the ones you go after. Like, hey man, y'all could really use this left tackle. Like I'm shopping Trent Williams. What can you offer me? And it has to involve a first round pick. And the first thing some people gonna say is, well, ooh, well, we want to give you next year first round pick. No, that's not gonna work. It's gonna
No,
be the
we want one this year. We want one this.
this year, and if you want to add on another pick, it can either be
We'll take
current
yours
year
next
or
year
next year.
too. We'll take yours next year too. But we need one for
Yeah,
this year for sure.
you gotta see who's willing.
Well,
And I'm
hold on.
telling
New
you,
Orleans got New Orleans got ETN.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah,
they
Lord, have
got
mercy.
ATN. New
he
Orleans
wanted
making
to go
moves, man.
home. He wanted to go. He wanted to be close to
Taylor,
home.
ATN. They making some moves down there in the Bayou.
Kamara, they trying to ship Kamara by there.
Yeah, he gonna be. He gone. He
hmm
gone. Go. He paid long in the tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Dang.
said, everybody is trying to get better.
Well,
So what the move that we made us better, which is good. We went and got a Mike Evans. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yep.
Now focus on your offensive line. Get your offensive line together.
Let me.
Once you get your offensive line together, you're good.
Speaking on the offensive line, we did pick up a left tackle from the Patriots named Lowe. He started 13 games in 2024. He started 8 games in 2023, and he has experience at both left and right tackle. Does anybody
over
have
there.
any opinions about the signing?
I mean, that's a swing tackle. So that means he's not
Vidarian
a
Low.
bona fide starter,
Mm-hmm.
but he is a person that can come in and play for your starter when they're hurt. But that doesn't mean he can't grow into a starter. He could, but you want to have some type of insurance, so that's why you pick him up. Now
Yeah.
that's a Kyle Shanahan move.
Yeah.
Go get insurance, like that's fine. But what are you going to do with your center? Like you need a center.
A Trent.
That is the
Sure, yeah.
key. Now that's the key. The center is the key. You got to get a good center, and it's still some
We
decent
got.
centers out
Is
there.
there any good centers out there
But
in the combine?
yeah, you got some good centers in the combine. It's just the thing is right now, if you going anything in the top for the top one first round, you want to go tackle or guard. You usually can
Okay.
get a good center in second or third, sometimes
Okay.
fourth, give or take. But the thing is, your left tackle and your guard is your key things you want to get at the top.
Okay.
And after that, everything else can fall into play. Because you can get a good center in the third or fourth round, depending on how you shout. Mike shouts very much. Mike and RL are some of the best shouters for 9 and 5 DMV because they look at every aspect of it. They don't just look at Mike looks at stuff starting in college football season. So he is the person I go to when I see a person that I have watched and I'm like, I need more intel on, I go to Mike. If I need analytics and I need numbers, I go to RL because he's checking the numbers of how many sacks did he give up. How many pressures did he give up? Stuff like that. Those are key things that you look at.
Yeah,
And then after
Ariel's a
that,
wealth of knowledge. Ariel's a
yeah, so
wealth.
like,
He
so
knows
it's
what's
all
going on.
broken down and we do it every year. We all sit on the call in the morning every day and talk about draft day. It's like all draft. We get in the draft season, we talk about draft. That's all we do. We talk about draft. Like who you should draft, this, that, and person. I am petty. I love Miami Hurricane people, but I'm not a person that's not gonna look at other people because they have got some good. We got some. There's some good receivers out there in the draft that we could get that could fall to us, that
So
could
what
come
what do you
in
guys
and
think
play.
about the like? Do you guys have any receivers that you have a draft? Because KC Concepcion, the boy Tate is coming out. You got the other guy, Boston, David Boston's son is coming out of Washington. I mean, they got some pretty nice receivers coming out in this draft
A
class.
key person that we need to look at, a
Mhm.
key person you want to look at is Jeff Caldwell. Jeff Caldwell is a receiver out of Cincinnati. He's
Yeah,
216 pounds. He's
Jeff
6'5".
Butler.
And
yeah,
guess what his 40 was, right?
four
Guess
three,
what his 40 was?
four
A
three.
four three.
I talked about him. Yeah, he's a bad boy. 6'5". He had a Megatron rating at the combine. A Megatron rating,
Exactly.
6'5", 216 with a 4.340. That's where, and he'll be available in the fifth, fourth, third, late round. So I'm
He
like, you can
big.
get him
That's a
down
big
in the
boy.
draft. He's not going to be picked at the top of the draft. So that was why, if I'm the Niners, I would take a flyer on him, and you train him up under Mike Evans, and you
Speed.
had that size and ability and speed. I mean, that'd be some beasts. Two big
Like
6'5" wide receivers.
so think about it. And look at your lineup. If you was to get a Jeff Caldwell with a Mike Evans, with a Jordan Walker and a Ricky Parcells, them four right there can command you to be like, who do we check? That's height, 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 height.
You know who else I
Route
like?
runner.
The boy from Georgia's Azarian Branch. He ran a
Uh,
4.3.
Mhm.
He's a yak guy. Remember I was talking about the
oh,
yards after catch,
he ran the
bubble
4.2,
screens, and all of
4.2,
that.
4.9.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
don't forget about the fact,
Trey Lance brother ran a 4.3
yeah,
too. He looks like him.
hmm
You know.
Bryce
So we got
Lance.
Yeah.
Bryce
some
Lance
good
look
wide
good.
receivers
And
coming
he's
out.
6'3". Bryce Lance is 6'3". Don't forget about the Colorado boy, Hakeem Williams. He's 6'2". He ran a 4.3
He ran a
too.
4.3. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
got all
like,
these guys that are running 4.3s coming out. They fast as shit, bro. This was one of the
yeah.
fastest combines ever. They got a safety that they say going in the fourth or fifth
I
round.
told you it was
Styles
the fastest combine.
from Ohio. He ran a 4.28. You talk about getting
But you
fast
but
secondary.
you know who was a
Him and
person
his
that
brother.
you know
Him and
was
his brother showed out.
a person that might catch people off guard. If you want a Debo guy, I like Squirrel White,
Who you play for?
Who?
Florida State. Squirrel White. Squirrel
Oh,
White ran a 4.28. He's
Wow.
5'10".
Damn.
damn.
Punt returner, kick returner. What can you do with that speed at slot
Mm.
at 5'10"?
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. They got
Like I
some
said,
boys, man.
they got some players that we can really look at and really get. But the thing is Kyle. Do they fit Kyle's receiver type? Like Ricky Parcell remind me of a Kyle guy. You wanna know why? Taylor. Why is Taylor still on our roster? Why?
Trent
Why
Taylor.
was
They
he?
love Trent Taylor because he's a
I
wide
don't know why they
receiver.
love Trent. They love that boy. And I'm like, bro, Trent Taylor is garbage. He can't get separation. I'll be like this. What the fuck do you see in him? Like really? What the fuck do you see in him, bro? I watched him play a couple of times. I was just like this. That boy is just, he's not
Man.
Wes
I'm
Welker.
unimpressed. I tell you who I like that they've been developing is Terrell Owens' son. Tariq Owens looks like he might be good.
Tariq,
Yeah, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. You
they
got a lot of
developed.
people you development on the practice squad that can
Developing,
come up
man.
and maybe make a splash, but
Yeah.
you got to use them. Like,
Yeah.
you can't keep redshirting people. The problem with the 49ers, we redshirt a lot of people. You cannot redshirt people from one, two, three,
Mm-hmm.
four. One, two, three,
Mm-hmm.
4 round, and them 4 rounds, those are players I need to see on the field in that season. Wonder why? 'Cause I got to see what we got to do.
Yeah, because
If I can't,
they're only 3-year, 4-year deal. So if you redshirt him, Cowan, you redshirted him the first year. Then you redshirted him the second year. Garindo, he played the first year. You redshirted him all the second year. Pretty soon his contract gonna be up. Like you gotta
and
see
Cowell
what you
was
gotta
injured
do.
this year. So Cowell was injured this year, so I give him that. But still, he came back. He came back at the end of the season healthy. Use him. Like, I just throw him out there. Like Jordan James. You put Jordan James in at the last game of the goddamn playoff. Really? Really?
He
And I
had
don't
one
see,
carry all season. One carry.
I don't
Garindo had
see,
0 carries all season. But
bruh. He in the
you run
doghouse.
McCaffrey into the ground though. I don't
But
get it.
but but like Mario said it, he's just like how what's the name did the other running back behind Mostert. What's his name? That fumbled the ball. Once he fumbled the ball, that was it.
You talking about Mason? Mason couldn't get out the
Not
doghouse.
Jordan Mason. Not Jordan Mason. Before that, you
Who?
had Mostert. When we had Mostert, Tevin Coleman, what was the other boy? Um, because he fumbled twice and
Breida.
he never took
Wasn't it Breida?
Breeder. Matt Breeder,
I remember.
electrified speed. That man fumbled twice and was like, "Yeah, you're in the doghouse."
You will not
Done.
get another carry. You won't touch the ball again all season.
Isaac Garindo was a rookie. He made mistakes and it was just like doghouse.
Bro, but I
I'm
went and
like,
watched Garindo. Garindo had 70, 80-yard runs. Our offense did not have a run over 20-something yards this season, and Garindo had 2 or 3 70-yard runs and a 90-something yard kick return. We talk about explosiveness. He's like 6'1", 6'2", 220, 4.3 speed. Put him on the field. Why are you running
hey man.
McCaffrey into the ground? And then they went out and got Brian Robinson, and he's slow. Now you got 2 running backs. Neither one of them are explosive no more. You can't
Don't
even
do it to
play
Brian
quarterback.
Robinson. Though. Brian Robinson was a much needed help
Brian
this season.
Robinson
Don't
was
do
a
that to
change.
Brian Robinson. He was a
He
much
was
needed
a
help for us
try.
this in the backfield.
He was
He
a
really was.
change of pace back. He was a change of pace back, which he worked out for us. That he did work out for me in that one game when I needed him to go over that yards to win that goddamn go bet. But it's cool. I'm fine with that. I'm fucking fine with that. But it's the bullshit. You should have goddamn got more yards. If he got that damn touchdown, I'd have been up by about $1,600. But it's cool. I'm over that. I'm fucking over that. But
He
Brian was a
messed you out of
change
your
of pace
six. He
back.
messed up your parlay, huh?
He
Dog.
definitely
Hey,
did.
dog.
I was sitting like,
Dog. Hey, dog.
Ray,
It's a fucking ticket.
Ray was sitting there like this. Man, Sean almost won his ticket. He just need Brian Robinson getting touchdown. That
That
motherfucker
was
didn't
it.
get a touchdown to
Couldn't get
save
shit
his damn
because he
life.
could never get
That
on the field.
boy. No, he was on the field. It's just when they got close to the red zone,
They
these
would take
motherfuckers
him out
doing
and
the
put
one
McCaffrey
innings.
in
I
so
was like,
McCaffrey could
no.
get the touchdown.
He threw it
I
to
was like,
Jamal.
yo, he
He
wanted to do
threw
it
it.
to Jawan Jennings. I was like, you bitch.
Yep.
That's when I need a phone number to the field. Be like, hey, look, hey. It's like the last Boy Scout. I need you to, get that ball to
You better
Brian.
start scoring some
Hold it.
touchdowns, Billy.
Hey, life a bitch. I need that
Hey, that
shit.
was one of the classic best movies of all time, Last Boy Scout, no doubt. So,
Mm-hmm.
y'all got any final words we want to do before we get out of here?
Man, look. 49. Let's do the right thing, please. Just do the right thing. That's all I ask, man. I just want them to do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Draft smart, trade smart, do smart deals, man. Um, Yeah, man, and we go from there, man. You know what I'm saying? Our window ain't closed yet. I don't care how nobody look at it. I don't care what nobody think. Our window ain't closed yet. You know what I'm saying? Our coach is our worst. Our coach is his own worst enemy. At the end of the day, our coach is his own worst enemy. At the end of the day, you know what I mean?
Well,
Hopefully
our
they can do
window has,
some smart acquisitions.
yeah,
I really hope they do. I really hope they do.
I agree.
So we'll
I
see.
agree. So piggybacking off what Ray said, I
We'll
really
see.
hope that we make smart decisions. I hope that we draft well. I hope we get a couple more key free agents and a couple key spots, trenches like the O line, D line, what we've been talking about. And Kyle Shanahan, he's a hell of an offensive mind. I just want him to coach and call plays. Like the personnel, I need them to focus on getting the right people in here, not Kyle's favorites or whatever, but actually picking the right players is going to make us a better team. And if that's going against his philosophy, like Sean said, getting us a first round offensive lineman or a second round offensive lineman, like we got to stop, like pick the best player available. Don't go with this, oh, we can't pick an offensive lineman in the first, second, or third round because we just don't do that. We drafted Pooney that year in the third round. He's one of the best draft picks that we've had. So pick an offensive lineman at the top of the draft. Pick a defensive lineman, some pass rush at the top of the draft. And these wide receivers, it's a deep draft for wide receivers. You can get one in the fourth, you can get one in the fifth round. And we already got Mike Evans, so it's not as big of a need. So I look forward to seeing how the offseason plays out, how the 49ers finish up free agency. This has been a fantastic podcast for me. I enjoyed having you on, Sean. We look forward to having you
John,
on more often.
what's your closing remarks?
Look forward to having you on more often, Ray. We're going to keep this thing going, baby. Keep it rolling. 49ers Gravy
John,
Train. Ray,
Sean, what's
go
your
ahead, brother.
hold up, Jesse? You ain't let Sean do his closing remarks.
No. I
I
wasn't
mean,
waiting.
my closing box is real simple. You have to don't think about short term, think about long term. So when it comes to us trading, when it comes to us signing, think about the long term of the 49ers. Do things the 49 way. And when I say do things the 49 way, you need to trade in the mindset of what are we gaining for the trade and how will it last us down the line? How will it help Brock Purdy get to the Super Bowl in his contract year?
And win
We
it.
have a and win it, not get there. We need to win it. I get it. A lot of fans are just happy to be relevant, but the most relevancy is winning and being number one.
We want that
Like
ring on our finger. We didn't win twice and lost. The Yorks, we didn't win 3 times with the Yorks. With Kaepernick, 2 times with Kyle Shanahan. I'm tired of going and losing. I want to go and get a win this time. So to do that, they need to really, you know, stick to their philosophy. They say it's all about getting after the quarterback and having a great D line. We got to get back to having a great D line. I would love to see them go all in and get a Trey Hendrickson, or get one of these young pass rushers. You can't just, oh, Bosa's going to be our only guy that can get sacks, and then when he gets hurt, nobody else can get a sack. That's not acceptable. And on that O line, you can't just keep plugging in mediocre fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth round offensive linemen and thinking they're going to be able to play against these war daddies, these big Chris Jones and them. Like, we need some good guys to go against they good guys. So I hope the Niners will dedicate themselves to the trenches. We can get this sixth championship that's been eluding us. We've been stuck on 5 for a long time, man. I really want to see us get the 6th ring. So, if you have not already, please like, please subscribe. Come take a ride on the 49ers Gravy Train.
shout out to
Peace.
all the 9 DMV people that tuned
Shout
in.
out to the 49er DMV, my 49er DMV family, bro. Love y'all. Ray?
Peace.